Sketching exterior walls. SoftPlan is an object-oriented sketch and edit program. Floor plans drawn in SoftPlan become more than just a series of two-dimensional lines. Instead, a SoftPlan model is created using real-world objects like walls and windows. A wall will act as a database of information. Characteristics like stud spacing, sheathing thickness, and exterior veneer can all be defined and tracked on a per-wall basis. This database of information is, in turn, used to automatically generate elevations, cross-sections, material quantity takeoffs, and 3D modeling. When establishing the layout of a floor plan, the process could be compared to sketching a concept using nothing more than a marker and onion skin. SoftPlan allows a freehand sketching technique to aid in the design process. Once the initial concept is decided, SoftPlan's powerful dimensioning and editing tools can be used to quickly transform that concept drawing into a complete set of construction documents. To lay out the floor plan, begin by selecting Draw Wall to choose a wall type. SoftPlan ships preloaded with many standard walls for use in residential construction. SoftPlan will allow customization of this wall list. For this example, select 2x4, brick, and siding. Click the start point of the first wall. When the approximate end point of the wall is reached, click to finish. Click to indicate the exterior side of the wall. SoftPlan's Auto Dimensions feature will dimension the walls automatically. The placement of the extension lines and dimensions is fully customizable. In this case, they are referenced to the outside of the brick, but could have easily been referenced to stud or any other material within the wall's construction. To draw the next wall, move the cursor to the end and click. SoftPlan will automatically form the corner, allowing for a seamless sketching. The layout can be achieved in just a short period of time. The 3D window follows drawing and editing actions and updates as they happen in real time. This provides a quick look at the appearance of a particular design action in the 3D model, a helpful reference while drawing and customizing floor plans. The 3D tab can be selected at any time to review the full 3D model using the keyboard, mouse, and other navigation controls. Like the 3D model, a generated SoftList report will also update in real time to reflect any changes made to the model drawings. Click the SoftList Report tab to review the current list of materials and other material information at any time. Returning to the main floor plan, SoftPlan's editing tools allow for this sketch to be quickly modified into a precise layout. To make the dimensions easier to read, select Options and Enlarge Dimension Numbers. By right-clicking on any object, SoftPlan's Quick Select menu of available tools will open. In this case, select Edit. From the keyboard, type in the new dimension of 42 feet 8 inches. Select the right arrow to move the right vertical wall. SoftPlan will move the wall and automatically adjust the adjoining walls. Right-click on the dimension to edit. Enter a new dimension of 32 feet. Select the down arrow button to move the horizontal wall. Repeat Edit will allow for the same change to be made on the other side of the house. Right-click Edit, enter 8 feet, and select the down arrow. Edit the next dimension to be 18 feet 8 inches right, and the final dimension to be 16 feet right. If a wall type needs to be changed, a quick edit can be performed. Right-click the wall for which the wall type needs to be changed and select Edit. From the Type field, select the new wall type. Select OK to exit the Wall Alignment and Wall Edit menus. The wall type is updated. Repeat Edit can be used to apply this same change to other walls. SoftPlan is designed to make such changes as easy as possible. For example, watch how easily additional square footage is added to the rear of this house. The 3D model can be rotated so that walls can be sketched from here. Select Draw Wall, and from SoftPlan's Wall list, select a 2x4 brick and siding wall. Move the cursor close to the existing wall. SoftPlan will automatically snap to it. Use the tape measure in the upper left corner as a rough guide. At approximately 10 feet, click to indicate the end of the wall. Move the cursor to indicate the brick side of the wall and click. Click to indicate the end of the next wall. Connect the final wall to the house and click. Return to the Main Floor tab. Note that the SoftPlan Auto Dimension feature has continued to update the dimensions as necessary. Once the new walls have been drawn and dimensioned, the wall that is currently separating the main part of the house from the addition needs to be removed. Begin by selecting the Block Cut command. Then move the cursor just outside the area to be removed and click to anchor one corner of the Block Cut window. Form an expanding box around the section of wall to remove and click. While viewing the 3D model, Dimension Edit can be used to modify the placement of the walls. When the cursor is positioned over the wall, the dimension is displayed for editing. Using Dimension Edit, modify the dimension to 10 feet and select the left arrow. Return to the main floor plan. Modify the next dimension to be 10 feet 6 inches and select the left arrow. Edit the next dimension to be 23 feet 6 inches and select the left arrow. Dimension changes made to the 3D model automatically update on the 2D main floor plan and vice versa. Select the 3D tab and then right-click it. Select New Vertical Tab Group. Select the Main Floor tab for the new tab group. The main floor drawing can now be reviewed side by side with the 3D model. Sketching interior walls. Drawing interior walls is similar to drawing exterior walls. Select the type of wall, followed by indicating the wall ends. From the list of wall types, select Partition 3.5 inches. Click the start point of the wall. SoftPlan will automatically align the interior and exterior walls. Click to draw the wall. Move the cursor to the next wall's start point and click. Move the cursor across the plan, then click to finish. SoftPlan will draw the wall and correctly frame to any intersecting walls. Selecting the 3D tab, interior walls can also be sketched using the Draw Wall command. Select the partition 3.5 inch and, using the tape measure, rooms can be created efficiently. This process can be continued until all of the interior walls have been laid out. If additional partition 3.5-inch walls need to be added to the plan, the Draw Select command is a quick way to select that wall type for drawing. Simply click Select and then an existing interior wall on the plan. The new wall can now be drawn. The Draw Select command is available for all drawing items. Editing commands, such as Move and Adjust, are available for modifying the placement and appearance of items on the plan. Select Move, Move, and then click the wall that will be moved. With the Attach function enabled, move the cursor up the plan until the wall is in the desired position, and then click again. Connecting walls and dimensions update automatically. Click the next wall and move it into its correct placement. Review the current interior layout in both 2D and 3D to make sure it's correct. Openings. SoftPlan ships fully stocked with many industry-standard window and door types. This list includes manufacturer-specific product codes. Right-click the drawing screen and select Opening from the menu. This will display a menu containing SoftPlan's comprehensive list of opening symbols. From the list, select the double-hung library. The library will open and display a list of available window sizes. If the required opening is not listed, SoftPlan allows it to be added. Select a 42 by 60 double-hung window. The Preview section of the menu will display the window. Move the cursor onto the wall where the window will be placed. Before clicking to draw, a faded preview of the window symbol appears to assist with placement on the wall. Click to add. SoftPlan will insert the window and label its dimensions, while automatically adjusting the wall framing to account for the header, sill, and jack studs. Click on additional locations to continue adding the same window. Openings can also be added in 3D. From the menu, select the 60 by 60 double-hung window. To place the windows on the walls of the 3D model, simply place the cursor where the window should be inserted and click. The Move, Adjust, and Dimension Edit commands are available for modifying opening placement as necessary. Next, a glass block opening can be added. Using the 3D view control, the model can be rotated to add glass block windows to the bathroom. Click to insert on the walls. Use the camera controls to view the rear of the house. A patio door can be added with a single click of the mouse. Select a patio door from the exterior door library and then click to add. Next, add an entry door to the front of the house on the 2D floor plan. Finally, interior doors can be added. Open the Openings library and select a panel door from the interior door library. The position of the cursor on the wall determines the door's swing and hinge sides. Use the symbol preview to select the swing and hinge side, and then click to add. Continue adding the remaining interior doors. Use the 3D View control to review the placement of the doors and windows. Editing openings. While in 3D, zoom in to view one of the front windows. This window will be modified. Right-click the window and select Edit. Select the Display tab. From this menu of options, change the sill type to brick. Trim can be assigned and modified for the exterior and interior. Select the Exterior Trim tab and enable the default exterior trim. Next, select the Grill tab. Select to add the grill and then select the Grill Top Only option. A grill pattern will be added to the top of the window. Select the Interior Trim tab. Above, below, and side trim profiles can be selected to create custom interior trim. These profiles will greatly enhance the look of the 3D model. Use the Trim Material item and other trim options to assign the desired interior trim. SoftPlan's Repeat Edit command will allow for those same changes to be applied to other openings. After selecting the command, simply position the cursor over each window to be changed and click. The same changes made to the original window will be applied. Right-click the other front window and select Edit. This window will be given a custom exterior trim. Change the material to Custom with the trim sides set to Row Lock. Next, add a keystone and select the Taper Trim option. After setting the other options for the window, select the Plan tab. Uncheck the Product Code box to enter custom dimensions. Enter a width of 6 feet. Select the Display tab and set the number of sections to 3. Edit the front door and give it the default exterior trim. Using predefined yet customizable openings and symbols, the floor plan can be rapidly transformed from a series of walls to a detailed drawing. Modifications made to the model will be reflected on the main floor plan. Editing dimensions. To dimension the interior wall locations, select the Dimension command. Click the location where the dimension line will start. Move the cursor to the other side of the house and click. SoftPlan places dimensions between the walls according to user-defined settings. Add the next dimension string. Continue adding dimensions until the floor plan is fully dimensioned. SoftPlan lets the user control everything about the way dimensions appear. Using the right-click Edit, the dimensions can now be modified. Input a dimension of 4 feet and click the down arrow key to move the interior wall. This process can be continued until all vertical and horizontal dimensions have been modified. Move interior doors and other openings if necessary. The placement of openings can also be modified by editing dimensions. Using the Edit Dimension function, as well as commands such as Center Opening and Equally Space Openings, windows and doors can be moved into their correct positions. Once the plan has been fully dimensioned, review the project in the 3D Model and Material List tabs. Stairs. This next chapter will focus on the addition of a set of stairs. As with most drawing items, SoftPlan is preloaded with a host of library items which can be used or modified to suit the design. While viewing the 3D model, select Stair from the Draw menu. Next, select a stair symbol from the Straight library. The first click will indicate the start point of the stair, or the lowest tread. If necessary, the cursor can be moved at this point to rotate the stair into position. Switch to the main floor plan to review the stair's position. Use Edit to modify the staircase. Items such as railing heights, post styles, and even spindle spacing can all be changed. Selecting Definition allows for the quick loading of a predefined railing definition. Individual choices can be assigned as desired. Select the list of predefined stair railings. Select Hampton. Select the Rails tab and remove the check from the Toe Rail box. Settings for rails, spindles, end post, and mid post can all be modified from this menu as desired. Select the Material Report tab. Use the Find bar to search for the stairs. Pertinent information, including the stair's total cost, is listed for review. Finally, the stair can be correctly positioned by adding and editing a dimension line. Return to the 2D floor plan and select the Dimension command. Draw a dimension line from the bottom of the stair to the wall. Edit the dimension. Enter a new dimension of 3 feet 10 inches and select the Up arrow button. Review the stairs position in the 3D model. Bathroom layout. The layout for the bath will be done using SoftPlan's symbol and cabinet libraries. SoftPlan includes a selection of leading manufacturers to choose from, as well as an array of generic cabinet styles. While in 3D, edit the bathroom door and select the Display tab. Remove the check from the Open in Model option. This closes the door in the model, which will make it easier to create the bathroom layout. First, the vanities can be added. To begin the layout, select Draw, Cabinet, and Vanity. Specify the cabinet's appearance in the Configure Cabinet menu. Select a width of 36 inches. If needed, a different cabinet face style can be selected from the Cabinet Face library. Select OK. Position the cursor along the wall and click to insert. The cabinet's appearance can be modified through the Edit menu. In the Cabinet Run tab, the cabinet's finish can be changed. In the Accessories tab, the cabinet handles and legs can be specified from the 3D Symbols library. Select the Countertop tab to change the countertop's finish and overhang measurement. Additionally, nosings can be added, and a nosing profile can be assigned. Switching over to the Vanity Cabinet tab, a sink symbol can be quickly inserted into the countertop. Select a basin symbol from one of the manufacturer libraries. A tap symbol can be added in the same way. Using the Draw Select command, a second vanity cabinet can be added next to the opposite wall. Add matching basin and tap symbols. Next, select Draw, Symbol, Bathroom, and select a shower symbol to add between the vanity cabinets. The Snap feature helps with the placement of the symbol on the wall. After the shower symbol has been set, a shower head can be added. Next, a toilet and bathtub can be added. Use the Move command in 2D or 3D to adjust the position of the tub as necessary. Once the bathtub is in position, select a faucet symbol from one of the manufacturer's libraries. Click to place the faucet. Review the bathroom in 3D. Kitchen layout. With the bathroom completed, now move on to drawing the kitchen. Begin by placing the range and the refrigerator. Right-click and select Symbol and the Manufacturer library. From the General Electric Appliances library, the range can be quickly located. Click to insert the range, and then move the cursor to indicate the direction it will face, and click. Scroll the list of symbols and select a refrigerator. Add it to the 3D model. Next, select Draw, Cabinet, Base. In the Configure Cabinet menu, select a 24-inch wide base cabinet and click to insert it next to the range. Select the Main Floor tab. Now, a 24-inch wide wall cabinet can be added above the base cabinet. Click once to set the back of the cabinet against the wall. Position the cabinet facing forward, and then click again to finish. Use the 3D view window to quickly check the cabinet's appearance in the model. SoftPlan's Auto Cabinet feature is a fast way to add cabinets to the drawing. Select Cabinet from the Draw menu and then select Auto Cabinet. From the Auto Cabinet menu, check the box for Add Upper Cabinets. Select the type and style of the cabinets, then trace a line indicating where to add the cabinets. Simply click to start. Trace the cabinet location and click again to end the cabinets. Right-click and SoftPlan will automatically draw the cabinets needed to fill the area. Select the 3D tab and use the Look At feature to quickly view the cabinet placement. A cabinet with a single door can be quickly split into 2 doors. Right-click the cabinet face and select Split. Next, a vent hood symbol can be added over the range. While editing a wall cabinet, use the Face tab to make changes to the cabinet's face. For example, a glass grill door type can be selected for the face layout. In the Wall Cabinet tab, the number of shelves can be set. Under the Accessories tab, the cabinet hardware can be changed and crown molding can be added. Continue editing the remaining wall cabinets and base cabinets until the cabinetry appears as desired. Select the 2D Main Floor tab. At this stage, individual cabinets can be sketched to create a custom island. SoftPlan's Auto Cabinet feature will form a kitchen island in the center of the kitchen by adding different cabinet shapes closely together. Select the 3D Textured tab to view the kitchen island. Using the Cabinet Editing menu, modify the island to match the other cabinets. In the Base Cabinet tab, the Sink and Tap buttons can be used to quickly add a Kohler sink and faucet to the island. The countertop will automatically cut to allow for the undermounted sink. Auto Basement. SoftPlan's Auto Basement command quickly creates a basement plan using information contained on the main floor plan. To begin, select Model Auto Basement. In the Auto Basement menu, a name can be given to the basement plan, and the basement and garage walls can be selected. Select Concrete 10-inch walls for the basement, with a wall height of 8 feet. For the garage walls, select Concrete 8 inches, at a height of 4 feet. Finally, set the garage slab to an offset of 7 feet. Click OK to create the basement plan. The basement drawing is added to the Model section of the navigation window under the main floor drawing. Select the 3D tab to review the basement addition. Return to the 2D basement plan and select Dimension Auto Dimension. Create a new vertical tab group to show the main floor side by side with the basement. The Sink Model Zoom command from the Zoom menu allows for the basement dimensions to be checked against the main floor plan for accuracy. As can be seen, SoftPlan used the locations of windows on the main floor plan to automatically place slider windows on the generated basement plan. Use the Block Erase tool to quickly remove unwanted slider windows from the basement plan. At this point, the stairs on the main floor can be copied and pasted onto the basement plan. Select Edit, Copy to SoftPlan Clipboard, and then form an expanding box over the stair on the main floor drawing. Next, click the Basement tab and select Edit, Paste from SoftPlan Clipboard, Hold Position. The stair is pasted in the basement plan in the same position as the main floor. The stair can be edited as needed, and its extraction in the model can be turned off since it appears on the main floor plan and only needs to be extracted once. Similarly, the copy of the stair can be excluded from the SoftList report. Structural components such as beams and posts need to be added to the foundation plan. Choose the 10-inch steel beam. The snap command allows easy selection of the midpoint of the concrete wall. Drawing a beam is like drawing a partition wall. SoftPlan will automatically inset the beam in the walls at both ends, creating beam pockets. Once the beams have been added, the structural post will be drawn. Right-click the drawing screen and select Post. Select the structural library from the menu. From the list of symbols, a circular post will be used. Use the Dimension, Extension, and Edit commands to properly position the structural posts. The Extension Format menu can be used to allow single extension lines to reference the center of posts. Once the extensions and dimensions have been added, input a new dimension of 13 feet 8 inches and click the right arrow to move the post. Use the Repeat Edit feature to repeat the move. While on site, the building contractor must verify that the foundation is square. Use the Diagonal Square feature to measure the diagonal length of the foundation plan. Trace a line from one corner of the foundation to the opposite corner. Click again to indicate where the dimension line is to be placed. Floor joists. To begin adding floor joists to the main floor plan, switch from Drawing to Floor System mode. In addition to information such as stairs and walls, SoftPlan will also display the plumbing drops to allow for accurate joist layouts. A full range of floor framing items can be specified, conventional or engineered floor systems. For this design, conventional 2x10 lumber will be used. Select Draw, Floor System. The ring joist and sill plate will be added first. In the Floor System menu, select these items and then select the Auto Trace drawing method. Click within the outline of the house. With the perimeter framing set, use the Joist Set command to lay out the floor joists. Draw an expanding box over the area to receive the joist set. SoftPlan will automatically lay the joist out at user-definable centers. In order to add the joist to certain areas accurately, this plan can be overlaid on the basement plan. Select Draw and Overlay. Select the basement plan. The dotted outlines represent the beams and post placements. These outlines can be used as a guide for adding the remaining joist sets to the plan. A right-click edit of the joist will show the information that can be modified. A joist set can be edited such that the joist placement is staggered. Select the Basement tab. While in drawing mode, perform a right-click edit on the stair. Under the Stair Options tab, switch the reference end to bottom, and then click the Created Frame Hole button. This will create a framed hole in the floor system at the top of the stair. Return to the Main Floor tab. Notice how the joists along the sides of the opening have been doubled, and the intersecting joists crippled. Additional framing items can be added, including single joists and cross-bridging. Open the 3D tab to review the joist layout. Use the camera controls to navigate the model's interior. Review the stairs and the floor joists from within the model's basement. Roof. SoftPlan's roof design capabilities allow both simple and complex roofs to be quickly added and then customized in great detail. To add a roof, change to Roof mode, and SoftPlan will automatically display load-bearing walls, beams, and openings. A roof can be placed in multiple ways, depending on the floor plan layout and intended design. Select the 3D Texture tab. Select Roof, and then Auto Roof from the Draw menu. SoftPlan will review the layout of the walls, as well as their corresponding heights. Based on those configurations, a hip roof will be designed to fit. Changes to the style, pitch, or overhang can be made as necessary. To change the pitch of the entire roof, position the cursor on the roof, right-click, and select Edit. Input a new pitch of 10 inches and regenerate the model. Sometimes one edge may differ from the others. For this example, use Edit Item to change the hip edge over the dining area to a gable. Items such as the overhang and the gable corners can also be modified. Select OK and click Regenerate. SoftPlan will update the roof edge while the remaining sides are maintained. Elevations can be automatically generated from the drawing in the same manner as the 3D model. With the main floor plan and foundation plan already assembled in the navigation window, double-click on the elevation to view. Each side of the house and the roof can be reviewed and edited from the elevation views. Any changes made to an elevation will be reflected on the floor plan and 3D model. This is a very simple example of SoftPlan's flexibility. Later sections will demonstrate more complex designs. Select the Report tab to review the roof material calculations. Posts and beams. In a previous chapter, a simple roof design was added and modified through Auto Roof. To better demonstrate a more complex roof design, such as the creation of covered porches, load-bearing beams will need to be added to the design. The next few sections will focus on the creation of covered porches. The first step will be to draw beams around the perimeter of the porch to support the roof. Begin by turning on Cursor Snap. Right-click and select Beam and the 4x8 wood beam. SoftPlan will automatically snap the beam to the wall and align the top of the beam to the wall. Using the same method used to draw walls, beams can be added to the front porch area and to the sides of the house. Select the various elevation view tabs to review the beam placement. Next, posts can be added to the front porch. Right-click and select Post. From the Decorative Post library, select the Colonial Tall Base symbol. Once the post is added, a quick view of the post from the front elevation view would reveal that its height needs to change to meet the underside of the beam. Edit the post and check the Adjust Height to Fit to Beam option. More than one post of this style is needed. Use the Copy command to place additional copies across the front entry. Select Move, Copy. Move the post to where the copy is to be placed and click. The remaining posts can be added using a combination of the Draw, Copy, and Move commands. The added posts can be reviewed in each of the 3D elevation views and the 3D model. Complex roof design. In an earlier section, auto roof was used to apply a simple hip roof. With the addition of the porches, the style of the roof will change. While in roof mode, right-click the current roof and select Erase. In order to obtain greater control over the roof's placement and style, the Trace Roof command will be used. From the Draw menu, select Roof Options and change the default pitch to 10 inches and the default overhang to 16 inches. Any roofs added to the current drawing will now reference these values. Next, select Draw, Trace Roof. Trace the eave line of the desired roof, including the front porch. As with Auto Roof, SoftPlan will automatically apply a hip roof to the plan. The difference is that this roof will be placed using the area traced rather than just the outline of the house. Each roof edge will generate with reference circles. These circles and corresponding lines indicate the wall on which the roof will rest. On the front of this house, the roof should reference the porch rather than the wall. Use Adjust Item to make this change. Choose the reference circle and drag it from the front wall to the porch beam. Select the 3D Textured tab. SoftPlan's editing tools can be used to modify the roof plane. Rotate the camera to view the left side of the house. Edit the roof's edge and apply a gable roof. In order to make the same changes on the other roof edges, select the Repeat Edit command. SoftPlan will automatically modify the style of each roof edge to gable. In a matter of seconds, the main roof has been added and customized with only a few clicks. Return to the Main Floor tab. Use the Trace Roof command to sketch the perimeter of the roof over the dining area. Edit the added roof to change it from a hip to a gable with an overhang of 12 inches. Where this roof intersects with the main roof, SoftPlan will automatically valley the smaller roof. Select Roof Options again and change the default pitch to 5 inches. select the Add Shed Roof command and click the area to receive the roof. Edit the roof edges to apply hip roofs. Trace the perimeter of the final porch area, and SoftPlan will create a hip shed over it. Orbit the model and select the elevation views for various perspectives of the complex roof. Roof trusses. This roof will be framed using the Truss Set feature. To review how some of the default settings are defined, open the Roof Options menu. This menu outlines definable dimensions, which may be assigned to items such as the default roof pitch or roof frame spacing. Once those changes are implemented, they will be used on the drawing. Change the framing spacing to 24 inches. The default truss style can be changed in this menu as well. Select OK. Select Draw Framing Gable End Truss. With Snap enabled, draw the gable end trusses. Next, select Draw Framing Truss Set. Form an expanding box to indicate the placement of the truss set. Regardless of whether this roof is being stick-framed or trussed, the framing members will be laid out to conform to the roof shell. Additionally, if the ceiling board were vaulted, the truss members would also form their bottom chord to match, thereby creating a scissor truss. To add to the rest of the roof framing, form expanding boxes around the remaining roof sections. Framing members can be modified for sizing as well as for the type of lumber. Additionally, the stick frame view can be seen in 3D. The framing can be made visible through the Extraction Options menu. From the default list of material files, load the stick frame file. A material file holds information such as visibility as well as texture assignments, allowing for those settings to be quickly loaded into the model. Using this option, all of the framing which has been drawn to date will be on display. An orbit around the model shows an unsurpassed level of detail. Framing members, such as the gable end truss, can be edited, and their dimensions modified as necessary. Ease of use and detailed accuracy distinguishes SoftPlan in the world of CAD software. Stick framing. The remaining roof sections will be framed. Select Roof Options and change the framing spacing to 16 inches. Rafters can also be added quickly using the Auto Stick Frame feature. Select Draw, Framing, Auto Stick Frame. Click on the roof segment that is to be framed with rafters. Review the addition of the rafters on the 3D model. Use the Look At feature to view the exterior wall of the kitchen. Select Edit, Edit Item, and select the wall. From the dialog that opens, select Fit Top to Roof. A quick look at the wall height reveals that the wall height is now fit to match the underside of the roof. Continue using the Auto Stick Frame command to frame the other roof segments. Next, collar ties can be added. Select Draw, Framing, Collar Ties. Simply click on the side of each rafter to add the collar ties. Use the camera navigation controls to review the roof framing in 3D. Select the Material Report tab to look over the addition of the roof framing materials and their estimated costs. This is just a brief example of the versatility of SoftPlan's roof framing tools. Room Mode. SoftPlan's Room Mode adds a host of building materials with a single click of the mouse. Room Mode creates complete interiors by adding wall coverings, crown molding, chair rails, flooring, and ceilings instantaneously. This will not only update the 3D model, but also the bill of materials, allowing for accuracy when estimating the project. Rooms can be added in either 3D or the floor plan. To begin, select Room Mode from the Mode bar. Right-click the drawing screen and select Room. These customizable library items can be automatically added if the area is completely enclosed, or manually traced if a user-defined area is needed. From the Rooms library, choose Bedroom 1 with Auto Trace selected. Position the cursor within the enclosed room and click. The room is added and follows the outline of the interior walls. Items such as flooring, paint, baseboard, and ceiling have all been added to the bedroom with this single click. Next, select the Bedroom 1 closet and click within the closet area. Add bedrooms 2 and 3, their closets, and the master bath in this way. Select the 3D Textured tab and then select Camera, Go to Room. After a room is defined, that location can be selected in the Go to Room menu. Selecting a defined room in this menu orients the camera into the interior of that room. From this menu, select the bedroom number 1 and click OK. Continue examining the remaining defined rooms in the model using the Go to Room command. The remaining rooms can be defined in 2D or 3D. In 3D, orient the camera to view the top of the model. By selecting Options Material, the display option for roof textures can be turned off. This provides a top-down view into the model, allowing for easy review of the 3D room interiors. Adding electrical. SoftPlan's electrical mode allows for the placement of both standard and custom electrical symbols. Adding a light fixture also adds a light source to the 3D model. The more light sources in 3D, the more realistic the model. To begin, select Electrical mode. Symbols can be added in Plan View or while viewing the 3D model. SoftPlan comes preloaded with many symbols, such as ceiling fans and light fixtures. Since many of the light symbols were added in room mode when the rooms were defined, these symbols can be switched out or altered as necessary. By editing an electrical symbol, lighting effects, such as brightness, can be modified. Light switches can now be added from the electrical library. To add new electrical symbols to the plan, select Draw Electrical Symbols. Select the appropriate switch symbol and click to insert it in the wall. Use the arc connection to join the two symbols. Position the cursor over the switch and click to fasten the arc connect to this symbol. Move the cursor to one side to set the radius. Click and the arc will be drawn. Next, add a switch to the closet, and then use the Draw Select command to quickly select the hallway light and add it to the center of the room. Add an arc connection and refresh the 3D model. The light now appears in 3D, illuminating the closet. Create the kitchen lighting by adding ceiling lights from the various electrical symbol libraries. With the light symbols in place, the switches and connections can be added. Continue adding electrical details to the floor plan. The 3D light sources embedded with the symbol illuminate the spaces to which they are added on the 3D model. Note the lighting and shadows created with the addition of just a few light symbols. Using the 3D view control, every angle of the model can be examined. Adding a deck. SoftPlan's deck feature offers many default drawing options as well as complete design flexibility to add custom decks to any building. From the frame to deck boards and customizable railings, SoftPlan contains everything that is needed to accurately create decks that will appear in 3D presentation views, as well as in the material list calculations. Decks can be drawn in 2D or 3D. For this example, a deck will be drawn on the back of the 3D model. To begin, select Deck from the Draw menu. The deck components will be drawn as a single item. Click to begin drawing the perimeter of the deck. Once complete, the deck is automatically added, including deck joist spaced 16 inches, and the deck surface. The deck can be quickly modified if necessary. Right-click the deck and select Edit. Under the Deck tab, set the surface boards to chamfer. This will yield a more realistic-looking model. Select the Common tab and enter an elevation offset of 7.5 inches up. SoftPlan gives the power to create attractive deck designs by adding deck features such as parting boards. Select Deck, Parting Board, Deck Edge. Click each of the deck edges to add the parting boards. Parting boards that are not applied to the deck edges can be drawn in 2D and 3D in the same way as lines. After selecting it from the Draw menu, trace the parting board. Additional deck items, such as deck benches, can be added to create custom deck plans. At this stage, the next part of the deck can be traced. With Snap enabled, trace the perimeter of the deck. Once the new deck area has been set, edit the deck. Select the Common tab and enter an elevation offset of 7.5 inches up. Corners of the deck can be clipped to 45 degrees using the chamfer tool. Using SoftPlan's drawing and editing commands, stairs can be quickly added and modified to fit the deck. railings can be selected from the predefined list of library items and either manually traced onto the deck or added using the SoftPlan Auto Railing command. In this case, select the deck railing style Glass Square and elect to manually trace the railing. Using the Edit command, the railing can be modified and intermediate posts inserted where desired. Once the deck plan is complete, review the elevation views and material list to make sure everything looks correct. Saving elevations. The elevation views of the 3D model can be saved and detailed as SoftPlan drawings. Select the exterior wall of the dining room for editing. In the Trim End Options tab of the Wall Edit menu, check the box to include Freeze Board. In the End Treatment section of the menu, select Coin in the Right and Left Style fields. Select the Main Floor tab and enter Roof Mode. Edit the roof edge. Check the box to include a gable vent, and then select the Vent Options button to select the desired opening. Return to the front elevation view to see the gable vent. Other openings can be added and modified to the elevation. Remember, any changes made to an elevation are also made on the 2D plan and the 3D model. Change the 3D mode from shaded to textured. At this stage, the elevation view can now be saved as a SoftPlan drawing. Select File, Save, Save As, SoftPlan Drawing. In the Save As menu, enter the name Front Elevation and click Save. Before the drawing generates, the Paint Options menu opens, asking to use the Auto Paint feature on the drawing. With Auto Paint enabled, the drawing can be saved using either Model Paint or Sun Shadow Paint. Model Paint is paint that corresponds to the raster image used on the 3D elevation, while Sun Shadow Paint displays shadows isolated from the 3D model. With Model Paint selected, click OK. Once the front elevation drawing has been created, select it from the navigation window to open a new tab displaying the drawing. As can be seen, the model paint has been added to the image, and some labels have been automatically included as well. The default labels to include when generating elevation drawings can be customized in the Project options. Next, select the Elevation Left tab. Using the Edit Item command, the wall can be given a coin treatment and intermediate posts can be added to the railings. Again, regenerate the elevation in textured mode and save it as a drawing with model paint included. Continue modifying and saving the remaining elevation views while in textured mode. Double-click on front elevation, right elevation, left elevation, and rear elevation to see how they appear when printed. Cross-sections and interior elevations. Section lines can be added to any of the floor plans for the purpose of creating cross-sections. Select Model and Section Line. Position the cursor at the start point of the section line and click. Pull the cursor all the way across the plan and then click again. This dictates the cutting plane. Indicate which side of the cutting plane is to be viewed by moving the cursor to that side of the line and clicking. Section lines are labeled alphabetically as they are added to the plan, in this case with an A. Notice that the section line A is now visible in the navigation window. Select Section Line A from the navigation window to open a new tab displaying the cross-section view. Like elevations, cross-sections can be saved as SoftPlan drawings and then detailed. Section Polyline allows the cutting plane to be segmented. Select Model, Section Polyline. Click to start the section line and move the cursor to indicate the length of the first segment. Click again and move the cursor up. Next, move the cursor to the right to finish the section line. Notice that this segmented section line allows for the omission of the kitchen island from the generated cross-section. This section line is labeled B. To generate the cross-section from line B, select section letter B from the navigation window. Straight-on views of the kitchen, bathroom, and other rooms can also be created from the floor plan. Select Model, Interior Elevation, and then use the cursor crosshairs to set the elevation's view plane. Next, move the cursor in the direction to be viewed, and click again. The view plane is represented by a red dashed line. Interior elevations are numbered in the order they are created. From the navigation window, double-click the Interior Elevation 1 to open it for viewing. By default, the interior elevation is generated in shaded mode. Use the mode bar to regenerate the elevation in any of the 3D modes. Interior elevations can be used to provide a straight-on view of any part of the house's interior. Create as many cross-sections and interior elevations as needed for the project. Detailing cross-sections and elevations. Saved elevation and cross-section drawings can be detailed with notes, labels, paint patterns, and other details. Automatic labels for elevation and cross-section drawings can be specified and modified in the project options if desired. Begin detailing the cross-section A drawing by applying speed notes. SoftPlan speed note libraries will allow for quick, detailed notation of the cross-section. Adding the 2x6 siding wall note will add information about the wall. Select Notes, Speed Notes, and then open the Typical Notes library. This library is stocked with many typical construction notes needed for sections, details, and floor plans. From the list, select the 2x6 siding wall note. Position the cursor where the note is to be placed and click. Continue adding notes from the typical notes library, such as stick frame roof and basement floor. These multiple line notes will be added with just a few clicks of the mouse. Pointers and segmented pointers can also be added to neatly label the drawing. Should the note need to be changed, it can be edited and then saved back into the library for future use. Elevation drawings can be modified in this same way to create detailed, informative construction documents. Schedules. Area, beam, opening, room finish, cabinet, takeoff, and framing schedules, as well as electrical legends, can be quickly added to SoftPlan drawings to complete floor plans within the project. SoftPlan schedules are live, meaning that any changes made to the floor plans will automatically update the schedules to reflect those changes. Likewise, changes made to an item on the schedule will make the same change to that item on the drawing. If desired, live updates can be turned off, and the schedule can be edited manually. To add an opening schedule, select the Main Floor tab in Drawing mode. From the Notes menu, select Opening Schedule. Click where the top left corner of the schedule is to be placed. In the Generate Opening Schedule menu, the title, fields included in table, opening types, and other options can be specified. Select to generate the schedule using all of the drawings in the model rather than the current drawing only. Select OK to generate the opening schedule. Editing an opening on the plan and changing the symbol updates the opening schedule to replace the listed opening. Right-click the opening schedule and select Edit. Change the hinge side on the French door from left to right. Click OK and the hinge side of the door is reversed on the plan. Next, switch into Area mode and select Draw Gross Floor Area. Click within the area of the plan to calculate the gross floor area. This value is displayed in the status bar. Select Notes, Area Schedule, and add it to the plan. SoftPlan's Move and Align to Edge commands can be used to position and align the schedules. Switch into Floor System mode and add the Floor Framing schedule. By selecting Options Visible Items, the Floor Framing ID can be made visible on the plan. This helps with identifying floor framing members on the schedule. Sometimes a schedule type is not set to be visible in a certain drawing mode. For example, room schedules are not set to be visible in drawing mode by default. When a room finish schedule is added in this case, SoftPlan will ask if visibility should be turned on for room schedules. Simply select Yes, and the room finish schedule will generate. Schedules can be quickly organized on floor plans to create detailed construction documents. Interiors. SoftPlan's Layers feature can be used to provide more visibility control. Layers are used as a method of identifying item types by placing them on another layer of the drawing. By doing this, an item type's visibility can be controlled by turning the layer on or off. For example, furniture symbols could be placed on a drawing to help a customer visualize room sizes. These symbols, however, should not appear on the working drawings. To separate furniture symbols from the symbols needed on the working drawing, the furniture symbols could be added onto another layer, the Furniture layer. Click the Layer bar on the drawing screen to open the Select Active Layer menu. In this menu, the visibility of layers can be turned on and off, and other layer settings can be specified. Check the visible box for the Furniture layer, and then select it as the active layer. Any items added to the plan from this point on will be added to the Furniture layer. Open the Symbols menu and select the Furniture library. Select a sofa symbol to add to the family room. Next, a rug, armchairs, and coffee table can be added to the family room. In addition to standard symbol libraries, SoftPlan offers a vast collection of manufacturer libraries for adding furniture and decor symbols to the plan. After fully furnishing the remaining rooms of the house, select the 3D Textured tab and use the Go to Room command to enter the family room. Items added to all layers appear in the 3D model. SoftList. The SoftList Material Estimator uses the information stored in SoftPlan floor plans to automatically generate materials lists, cut list reports, cost estimates, and other detailed reports that include information such as labor and markup. While drawing the floor plans for a project, SoftList updates the material list report in real time. Materials are counted as they're drawn, allowing SoftList to offer instant calculations that are accurate and greatly beneficial to the drawing process. At any point, the user can view the list of materials and any associated cost estimations. With the addition of materials to the project, SoftList updates the total project cost, which can be checked as often as needed. From a completely detailed report to a per-floor count, SoftList will allow for complete flexibility to best meet the needs of the estimator. The standard complete report style provides a detailed report showing quantities of materials needed and costs for materials needed. Different report configurations are available to achieve the desired report type. For example, an energy code or trade contractors report can be generated. The detailed customization options of SoftList are also easy to use and allow for the creation of new report configurations and layouts. Existing configurations can also be customized to exact specifications. The Find feature makes it simple to check a particular material within the report. Materials from the list can be highlighted on the floor plan. This allows for verification of which items on the drawing contribute to a particular material. From the listing of quantities to markup and labor factors, SoftList is thorough and accurate in its results. Reports can be quickly exported to QuickBooks and most major accounting packages. Interior 3D. SoftPlan offers many options for enhancing the appearance of interiors in 3D. Reflections can be added to mirrors and other surfaces to achieve realistic renderings. Add opening treatments and other interior details to enhance the attractiveness of the model. Use the Go to Room command to review the furniture placement and general appearance around the house. Notice the realistic play of light, shadows, and reflections throughout the model. SoftPlan offers state-of-the-art rendering capabilities. Switch between the various 3D modes to create more artistic imagery of the model. A material file can be loaded to make the roof invisible. This allows the various rooms of the model to be seen from a bird's-eye perspective. SoftPlan's 3D capabilities are guaranteed to create realistic, professional-looking 3D renderings. Exterior 3D. At this stage, floor plans, elevations, cross-sections, and other drawings can be quickly organized into plan set pages for printing, and any remaining details can be added to the 3D model. Detailed site plans can be created and added to the model stack. The site plan can include information such as the length and bearing of each property line, grade of the land, landscaping, site work such as driveways, sidewalks, and fences, and the location of utilities. Adding the site plan to the model generates beautiful, realistic environments that can accurately represent the property. Select the 3D Textured tab to view the 3D model. To modify a texture on the model, right-click the surface and select Surface Edit. The Surface Edit menu will open, displaying the selected surface. Browse the texture and paint libraries to select a surface treatment. Click OK and regenerate the model. The texture of the brick can be changed to appear as manufactured stone or any of the other thousands of textures supplied by SoftPlan. Note the many options available in the texture menu, which can be used to further enhance the texture chosen and create the most realistic image possible. Additional textures can also be added by the user to the vast list that comes shipped with SoftPlan. Use the camera controls and Go to Room command to take a tour of the model and review the interior and exterior of the house. Using SoftPlan, detailed plans, elevations, cross-sections, 3D models, and real-time material lists can be created with speed, ease, and accuracy. SoftPlan is the most complete and versatile CAD package available today. It's no wonder why SoftPlan has become the home design software of choice for thousands of builders, designers, remodelers, architects, and interior designers. Design better homes with SoftPlan.